This function here, it's something that we call an exponential function. Now, since it's an exponential function, just like a hyperbolic function, it has something that we call an asymptote. Asymptote, let's go and read the statement here. We are told which we have the x-intercept, which is 2 and 0. We are also given horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptote is the Q value. Whatever the Q value is going to be a horizontal asymptote. And then they say we should write down the range. In range are possible y values. Yes. We are going to check the graph and check which one are going to be the possible y values. Now, P should be greater than 0. P should be positive. But B should not be equaling to what? To 1. That's what they're saying. So, yes. Okay, so we have the following function. We're given the asymptote of the function. But guess what we don't know about this function? The function we don't know whether it's coming from, it's above the asymptote or below the asymptote. How do I know whether it's above the asymptote or below the asymptote? Is this point here? They are saying we have the x-intercept, which is 2 and 1 and 0. So in other words, if I were to draw a rough sketch of this thing here, I'm going to tell them it looks like this. It has -9 here. So -9 is here. And then it's also going to pass here at 2 and 0. So the graph looks something like this. Now, they want to know what is going to be the range. Range is the possible y values. What are going to be the possible y values? If I do this with my hand, is there any part of the blue graph that you see? If I do this part of the graph, is there anything of the blue graph that you see here? This thing here, is there anything below -9 that you see? So there's nothing here. So meaning with the graph cannot go beyond what? -9. So when you start to see the graph, you're going to tell them, the range of P is going to say y is going to be greater than -9 because there's no graph below -9. It's not there. So the graph is appearing above -9. So y should be greater than what? Than -9. 4.2.2, they say determine the P. Hence, write down the equation of P. Write down the value of P and hence write down the equation of P. No? Let's check. How does it look like, this thing? We're going to tell them we have y, which is going to be equal to, it's Px, -9. We have a point, it says which we have 0 and 2. No? We have 2 and 1 and 0. X-intercept. So I'm going to substitute here. This is x, this one is what? It's y. So I have 0, which is going to be b to the power of 2, -9. And they said b should be positive. No? We're going to take this one to this other side. It says 9 is going to be equal to what? To b squared. After that, you want to get b. No? You square both sides. No? And we are told here b should be positive. I think they said something like that here. They said b should be greater than 0. No? So I'm going to tell them which b, look at this, b should be greater than 0, but it cannot be 1. So what are we going to say? B is going to be equal to what? To 3. Square root, it has a plus and a minus. We take the positive one because b should be what? Greater than 0. Therefore, what is going to be the equation? The equation is going to say y is going to be equal to 3 to the power of x minus 9. Next, they say sketch the graph of P, clearly indicating x-intercept. You want to indicate the x-intercept, the y-intercept. Né? And then you also want to indicate the asymptote. How is this thing going to look like then? Let's look. The simplest way to do this thing is to represent it graphically on your calculator. No? So we're going to take our calculator Take out your calculator. When you check out your calculator, you are going to go to mode. Ne? And then on mode, you are going to go to the table mode. Table mode, according to the calculator that I'm using, it's 7. So I'm going to press 7. And then after that, I have 3 to the power of x. Ne? I'm going to write this. It's 3 shifts. So I have 3, ne? And then I have shift. No, I don't have shift. I have power. Actually, I need to get power first. Ne? And then it's alpha x. Ne? And then I go to the arrow, and then I go to what? To -9. Equals to. Where do I want to start? I'm going to tell them what I can start at -3. Start at -3. Where do I want to end? I can even end at 5. It doesn't matter. Step. And then here's what you get. Yeah? These are the values that you get. You're going to take this thing and then you're going to plot them on your graph. So basically, what are the important things? I'm only going to draw the important things. So important things you have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we start with the -9. -9, we're going to have a dotted line here. Now, for those learners who don't know how to draw this thing, it helps if you use this. If you use the calculator, it's going to give you the shape to tell you this is how it should look like. Ne? The shape, you only need 4 points. You don't need all of them. You only need 4 points. So what do I have? I have 2 and 0. Here's what I have. 2 and 0. I'm going to tell them this one is 2 and 0. I have 7, if I'm not mistaken. What is this one? X-intercept? It's 8. Yeah, it should be 8. -8. When x is 0, our y is -8. Ne? And then the rest of them, we get them this side here. So this thing is going to look like this. And then here you come and say it approaches, doesn't touch the asymptote. Ne? And then you tell them which this side is going to go on.